I'm here today with Mark from Low Factors, and Mark's into doing a lot of stuff with soft plastics, making your own lows with soft plastic. So I get asked it quite a few times because some people have noticed that I make my own, and basically I get it off Mark, got a mould, and I make my own soft lows because it's just simple. So what I thought I'd do is I'll come and see Mark today, and we'd make a few little videos on how to do it. Simple as that. So what we're going to do is we're going to run through just making a simple soft low, pretty much basics of how to do it, because a lot of you are asking me how to do it, or you're asking Mark as well, but you're asking me how to do it. Is it easy? And basically it is. So we're going to show you how easy it is. Basically, pour it, make it, and then go fishing and catch a fish. It's that easy.
Right. Looks like milk. Shake it up.
So that's just, there's nothing else that you add to that, that's just as it comes. Yeah.
That's all you need, that's all you need to do, and it looks like milk.
Yeah.
And then put it in microwave. While your soft plastic's heating up, you don't have to do this every time, just to start off with. A bit of lube in your mould, it just makes them shiny, and they're not really going to stick to it, but
so how long do you stick your stuff in microwave for?
it just has to be low and slow. Just do it on a lowest setting and just keep checking it. A lot of people get on about fumes. There ain't really any fumes in it unless you burn it and it gets too hot. But if you keep checking it, it's not gonna get hot anyway. So,
right, let me get a close up on this.
Now that is just starting to turn. You can see where you've still got a bit of white, but it's starting to go clear. So you know that that's starting to heat up now. And you still need to put it back in.
So what Mark's showing there is that little change, where it's gone from like a milky thing to a clear, crystal clear.
Still not there. It should go back to, rather than milk, like water, so that's what you're looking for. Go from milk to water. Bit of colour. What colour do you want? My favourite colour. There we go.
Right, so the aim of this video is just to pretty much show you how easy it is to make these lows. And you saw Mark just give us a little quick demonstration, and we got a few little glimpses of what he does. What you can see is he's just going to pour, well, two different low moulds, and just show you how easy it is to make your lows. Once you set up and you're all organised and you know what you're doing, it is really that simple. Mark gets asked it all the time, how actually easy is it? I can't even say it, but that's what it is. How easy is it to make these lows? And your longest part is waiting for the microwave and waiting for that low flex to do its stuff and just change that little, I don't know, some kind of reaction where it changes, and then you pour it and it sets in seconds, well not seconds, in 30 seconds, and you've got your lows, and it's as easy as that. It really is down to your imagination what you can create as well. I'm not the most artistic and creative, I get bored, I end up going fishing, but if you're one of these people that likes to mess around like Mark does, he's always coming up with wacky creations and making moulds and coming up with new lows and playing about with it, whereas that's not, if I make my lows, I tend to mix a batch of white and pour a batch of white, and then mix a batch of green and pour a batch of green, and that's pretty much what I do. But if you're into messing about,
everybody says, why don't they do this and why don't they do that? I mean, if you make your own soft lures, you can do this and you can do that.
Yeah.
And when some companies don't do a certain colour, you can do them in that. Not many used to do rhubarb and custard, and a lot of people who poured their own did them in rhubarb and custard, and some companies actually produce them in rhubarb and custard now.
Yeah.
I wonder why. There we go. It's only because it's small it cools quick. Because it's bigger it takes longer to cool, and that's all there is to it. But there's no waste with it.
Well, that's what I'm going to say about all this stuff. What are you going to do? This is all your old rubber. What do you do with that then?
If you mess the lure up, put it back in the pot. Save all your old colours, because you just take that and heat it up. That's the colour I use for tails on a bait fish, one little mini lures, and that's the tails I use. So I've already got it in there, and that'll just melt back down.
And that's just the same thing. Put it back in microwave, yeah. Melt it back down.
Put it in microwave, just melt it, just the same. It's the best liquid going because there's no waste, and we're from Yorkshire, so
yeah.
We don't want waste.
Nope.
In fact, I'll take that in and let our lass use jug later to make my tea with.
Gravy. That's what gravy.
There we go. And that's took a bit longer to cool, but that's just because of the size of it. But that is an hammer shad, I think they call them.
Big hammer.
Big hammer, that's it.
Yeah.
It is. And it's as easy as that.
So basically in this video all we want to do was show you how easy it is to make them, because like we said, we keep getting asked that, or Mark does and I do as well. Some people doubt how easy it is to make them and how quick it is, and you don't need anything fancy, and pretty much what you need you can get from Mark. That one of your mates, that magpie?
I don't know, if it doesn't finds me £1 it'll be my bestest mate, I'll tell you.
Yeah, so I'll show how simple it is. But if you want to see any other stuff, I mean Mark does a lot of stuff. If you saw in the little intro to the start of the video, he does, well, you know, all me injection moulding, and what else do you do? Well, various fancy techniques. If there's stuff that you want to know, let us know. If it's something you're already doing into your pouring, let us know, and I'll get back together with Mark and we'll do some proper videos on it. Like I say, all fancy techniques. Doing different colours, it's something I didn't really know. Like I say, I'll pour a white lure or a green lure or whatever, but what about doing different colour lures or that sort of stuff? And if you put in comments what you want to do, I'll come back to Mark and we'll sort it out.
As long as it's not one of the right big secrets.
Can't let you know it's trade secrets, can you?
Like that. Well, I don't think there is any.